got all my plants moved in, and I am a little disappointed in myself. I thought I had all the space in the barn completely filled up. I couldn't possibly plant any more plants. I have every plant seed in the barn right now. Look, I got all of this shelf space. I don't have anything right here. I've got nothing here or here. I mean, I got a space back there. I don't have anything on the barrels. I mean, I got space on right here. Look at this. I got nothing on the corner of this table. Got nothing sitting in these chairs. No, I could totally find some more plant seeds to plant. No, y'all, I'm just kidding. It takes me probably 30 minutes by myself to move every one of these trays out. When it gets cold at night, I have to bring them in from the hoop house because the hoop house isn't heated. And yeah, 30 minutes by myself. Most of the time I have a little Cruzy helps me, or my husband might be around and he might help. But if I got to do it by myself in the mornings and in the evenings, whew, it is 30 minutes at least just to move them all outside. And now all of them won't fit in the hoop house, so some of them have to go into my, I just lay them on top of the raised beds out there. They get plenty of sun. The ones that need the additional heat of the hoop house, I put them in the hoop house. But the rest of the cool seeds, like the cilantro and parsley and yarrow, things that don't mind a little cooler, they do just fine, I leave those on the beds, and then I put everybody else in the hoop house. But look at this guy. This is a volunteer tomato. It sprouted over the winter and I just let it do its thing. It had sprouted in a bunch of dirt that I just dumped out in the bucket. It's yeah, I'm gonna let it grow. I'm gonna see what it turns out to be, because it was one determined creature, and we had some freezing temperatures and we never heated the barn, and he took a licking and just popped right back up. So we'll see. We'll see. But I'm so excited. Everything is doing so good. We've got a cold snap tonight, which is going to be like 31, I think. And then tomorrow night, there's another one that's, I think 27. But look at all these herbs. That's what almost everything in here is, herbs or perennial flowers. Peppers, tomatoes. I do have a few annuals, like the butterfly weed. I guess it's not butterfly weed, it's butterfly pea. Yeah, butterfly pea. But the lovage and oregano. We got some mountain mint over here. Look at those little babies. Lots of basil. So every one of these basils, each little cell has a different flavor of basil. So when we sell them, whoever buys them, they're already sold. But the people who buy them will get to sample 6 different types of basils. So that's going to be fun. They can figure out what basils that they like. If you're like me, I like all the basils. So we planted probably 3 to 4 basils seeds per flavor for ourselves. So we'll have 10 different types of basils here. I got my sage and dwarf snapdragons. Now they're really neat because some of them are like a purple. Let's see if I get it to clean up. Some of them are a purple. And look, we're already getting our true leaves. And then these are Black Prince snapdragon. Look how good they're doing. They're really filling in. Germination was really good on them. There was a few spots that didn't pop up, but that's to be expected. And then of course, we got yarrow. Love yarrow. The reason I planted so many plants just for myself this year is over the years the landscape gardens, which have slowly died because you kind of have to, redo those every year or every few years. You got to replace things that didn't make it or it's struggling, and it's dwindling down to not a whole lot going on in our landscape gardens. You're such a naughty kitty. Look at this naughty kitty. Look, I caught you, naughty kitty. So I wanted to put a bunch of bee bombs and perennials and perennial herbs that would attract the bees. That will come back every year. Plus, we'll sell some of them. We won't need all of them. But we're also finishing filling up Cruz's bed. She's got I think it's like a 30-foot herb bed. It's at the end of the garden, and it did pretty good last year. Was her first year doing it, so it started to fill in really nice. Had a few things didn't take. She did all of hers by seed, so this year we're gonna finish filling it up by seedlings. So plant starts. Look at that cilantro, you guys. It's so happy. Look at cilantro. Baby cilantro. And a baby cat. Baby cilantro, what are you doing, naughty cat? What are you doing, naughty cat? Well, I'm in a situation. There it goes. So leave it to me. And then over here, which is my pride and joy, we got tomatoes. We got Wild Boar Farms Blue Beauty, Black Beauty, Classic Beefsteak from Baker Creek, and Abe Lincoln from Baker Creek, Dr. Witchy's Yellow, I think that's how you say it. Could be white cheese, witches, and then some large barred board from Wild Boar Farms, black and brown boar, Wild Boar Farms, blue board, cherry berry. Oh, and we're trying the spoon tomatoes. They came free from Baker Creek, so we're gonna try the spoon tomatoes and Aunt Molly's ground tomatoes. Only one tiny seedling has come. That little bitty guy right there. That's it. But that one is doing good. That was the Sweetheart cherry. It's supposed to be teeny tiny. We're gonna put those in the green stalks. We got some M.I. Gardner Amish paste. Now those they still have the seed head on them. So they're just now sprouting. We got some Berries Crazy and Napa Chardonnay from Wild Boar Farms, Brad's Atomic Grape, and Black Cherry from M.I. Gardner. We're gonna try Black Cherry. We haven't had that one yet. Of course, my favorite bell pepper, which is the Black Zulu. And then new to us is the California Wonder. And we had the Ozark Giant last year. They have just started to sprout. Let's see. You barely see that little spot right there. So it's just now starting to sprout. So they're coming along nicely. We just planted them, I think maybe Tuesday, could be Wednesday, when we got all of the bell peppers and the tomatoes planted. So, which was right on schedule for us. Yes, in our egg stand. This is where we store all the hatching eggs while it's cool enough in the barn. Once it gets too hot, like 60, 70 degrees in the barn, I have to cut that in. My duck alarm went off and cut my phone off. But yeah, that's the chore. That's everything we've got. I don't know if I did these, but these are more peppers. These are peppers. Love, 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 love peppers. We've got several varieties of peppers. And that's some limoncello, some more herbs that's going in the garden. Oh, you guys, I've never grown asparagus before. So that cat, he's so naughty, he's new. Look at him. Yeah. That naughty cat knocked my trays over a little bit. I think they're gonna be okay though. So this right here, that's an asparagus. It looks just like a baby asparagus. See if it'll focus on it. My phone. I need a better system. That just looks ghostly. That did nothing for you. Just the wrong angle, huh? Let's see. Oh, there you go. Now you can see her. Looks just like a baby asparagus. Never seen baby asparagus before. Pretty neat, huh? Looks just like asparagus. So we did this whole little flat. I think is about 100 seeds. And I know it's going to take 4 years, but I wanted to give it a try. And I had this little flat, and it doesn't really hold much of anything else for me. So I thought, asparagus seeds, right? I've got lots of horehound and celosia, different kinds of celosia, aster. Let's see, hollyhocks, lots of hollyhocks. I got hollyhocks black and the red. I got some marigolds. Those are for Cruzy. She's my marigold girl. Some coleus. Let's see, petunias, borage. Lots of borage. I got lots of borage. I should have just did a whole tray of borage, but I'm excited about the borage. And stalks. Never had stalks before, so that's a good one. Yeah, that's it. That's everything, I think. And these, we just planted these yesterday, so nothing's going on here, but lots of sweet peas and lots of borage, more borage, lots of different sweet peas. I heard sweet peas smell amazing. Of course, the BB time. Look at the BB time. So sweet. But you guys, I was so excited to finally get everything done. I'm ahead of schedule by like a week. And I know it was because maybe 2 weeks actually. Yep, 2 weeks, and it was this weather that we've had. I know it is. It's been so nice. I've been able to take a lot of stuff outside during the day and leave it in the hoop house, which we just put plastic over a tunnel. Is all we did. That we use for like our climbing seeds and veggies and stuff in the spring. So I just draped that plastic over, put a couple boards on it, and called it quits. So it works perfectly, and I will take it down, probably take it down this spring, or this middle of spring, early summer, so that we can grow our climbing crops on it. But yeah, we've got our shallots are growing. Look how good they're doing. So we got lots of shallots. Trying to get a little watering in before the frost comes. It'll help them. And I got some seeds planted. We got just some arugula. It would be our second planting of arugula. Some more shallots. More shallots. Let's see what we got over here. I will cover these up tonight with the plastic. It's our artichoke. It's my first time growing artichokes. So it looks like I've already lost a leaf. So somebody's already nommed on it. I hope it tasted terrible. And then, yeah, this is where I have some arugula planted in here, but it won't sprout yet because I just planted it yesterday. Looks like everybody else still has all their leaves. So if it's just one leaf we lose, that's okay. And my parsley, I got parsley growing, and I planted 4 different kinds of radishes. So I got wasabi, French breakfast, white something, I can't read it, Hailstorm I think, and then the easy or early radish. Look, Cruzy's lemon balm, it's sprouting. I'm not going to take any of that stuff off. It'll help protect it from this frost we're about to get. And then she got, I'm not 100% sure. It says that this is chamomile. I've never grown chamomile a second season before. So if that's chamomile, great. I hope it is. That's what was planted here. If it's not, that's okay. Whatever it is, it smells nice. Let's see, she got some lemon balm limoncello coming back. Now this is my Cruzy's bed. And then she has sage. Now, I seen some. I have it all covered up because I was afraid. I seen some sage. I just don't remember where I seen it at. It was tiny, but it was coming back. So sage comes back too. And then over here, that is going to be cruising my potatoes and strawberries. We are going to plant the asparagus between the between the potatoes and the strawberries. We're gonna have the strawberries on this side of the gravel. We'll just have the potatoes on the back side. And I put stakes, so I'll know. I guess they're not really stakes or sticks. Put sticks down, so I will know if they come back or not, or if I just lost my $7 in potato seeds. But first time planting them, seemed pretty easy enough. We'll see if we get some. I've got them all covered up with straw. I took the cardboard back off of them. The cardboard and straw was just to keep the weeds and stuff from taking over. And they did sprout. The weed sprouted, got nice and hot. It was wet and hot under there, so when I pulled the cardboard off, I was able to just pull up the weeds, and that'll help a lot this spring. But yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait. We have a lot more flowers to plant this year. See the pine trees. I got a big pine garden over there, and it was all perennial flowers, but over the years they've just slowly thinned down and died out. So I'm going to plant all of that full with pollinators and herbs. And around the house I've got some spots that needs to be filled in, so that's where the majority of the trays are going to go. And plus the garden, I'm going to put herbs in all the beds, because why not? But yeah, we got a little artichokes and kohlrabi out here. I will cover these up since they've just been out here for a couple of days, and hopefully they make it. If not, I've never had kohlrabi before, so I won't know what I'm missing. But that cilantro has been growing here all winter, so cilantro does not care, and she's been smoked several times and she just pops right back up. We've been harvesting off of her, plus my little one's rabbits. My little one's rabbit. She's eating really good right now. She's getting her a little salad bowl every day full of cilantros, lettuces, and arugulas. But here we go. This is what I'm most excited about. I think you can't hardly see it, but we'll start here. Can you focus on camera? Right there. Okay, so all the way down, you can see them. It is a whole line of peonies, all the way down. All different kinds, like they're staggered, like every other one is a different type. I can't remember how many different varieties I planted, and the goal is I have the goose guard on this side so the geese don't eat them, and then we'll have a whole row of peonies, and then I'll probably tuck something in them so that it'll have something that'll bloom, because they'll bloom first and then nothing will be here to be blooming. So I'll probably tuck annuals in here, so we'll have something to just add some blooms and some color. But all the way down, it's gonna be so pretty. That's the first year. Now, of course, this is what I used to call Mulch Island, because I just had these evergreens, because the geese would just eat just about everything I put in here. Like, they ate the rose bush. They're like goats. I couldn't believe it. But that's a second year peony. She's gonna be beautiful. She was yellow. I don't have a yellow one, but the rose bush is coming back. This is the first rose bush I've ever had. It was I think it was my Mother's Day gift last year, so I was really upset that the geese ate it. But yeah, she didn't seem to care, so she's coming back. I left the tag on there so I wouldn't forget what it was, and I'd be able to take care of her, because it's got instructions. And then, of course, the geese won't eat the evergreens, thankfully. And then, I don't know what this is. I got it on clearance from Orscheln's, and it's done great, and it's coming back. So if anybody recognizes it, I don't know that it blooms or anything, but it gets real big, tall, and I think it bloomed a little bit, but the geese did not like it. They didn't eat it. They didn't mess with it. I mean, they chose eating a rose bush over whatever that is. Hi, ducks. Hi. What are we doing, ducks? Yeah, so that was good that they didn't eat that, because I was afraid it wouldn't come back, and I really liked it. It got real big and pretty. Okay, well that is March. This is the 17th of March, so we are, I believe, just shy of 1 month for our frost-free date, and then 2 weeks after our frost-free date, which I think is like April 15th to April 17th for my area, we will plant most of this stuff out if the forecast looks really good within 10 days up to it. And after it, we won't plant our tomatoes or our peppers out or cucumbers or anything like that until closer to the first part of May, because we do get some of those last minute cold fronts, and I don't have to take any risk, because I know that as soon as those tomatoes and peppers get in the ground, they're going to do beautifully. I'm not going to have to worry about like catching up, or I'm not worried about planting them late. So May 1st, May 15th, they're going to go in the ground as soon as the forecast is good for them. But yeah, that's it. I think I've got everything, and then I can look back on this next year and see what I did, and see what worked and see what didn't work. My little incubators. I love this room. It's one of my favorite rooms. Can't really see it very well, but it's a vintage sink and a vintage cat. And he's mad at me because he got the SWAT because he was getting on my table. Did not like it. Okay. All right, that's it. Everybody have a good Easter and happy planting.